saying in general,
Yeah.
kind of being your, because men, when we stress, we need physical love from a woman to kind of get us back on track. Sometimes we need that right there, without having to go dating and all that BS. So
what do you want her to do? The thing is, if you want that, a 50-50 relationship or that kind of stuff, stay in the West, okay, and then negotiate. And then they become the kind of man, the kind of man that woman will pay for. Because really, what you talk about, you want that woman to pay for you. Then you have to be the kind of woman that she's gonna pay for.
Exactly.
You're gonna hit the gym. You're gonna have a 6-pack. You're gonna blast her back out on demand. You're gonna be at her beck and call. If you're gonna be that, then you get paid.
Exactly.
What do you want? Okay. What do you want?
Exactly.
You go in there for a traditional relationship. That's traditional.
Yeah, and that's really big. Like, within amongst our community, like the back and forth. Oh man, I want to do this, and I'm like, well, bro, this is just kind of like really the reality of it is this is the way of the world to a certain degree. And when you talk about these women, we kind of undermine cooking a little bit, but it's just like, bro, these women overseas be cooking up really, you know what I'm saying? They really be throwing out in that kitchen, brother. Like
I always used, cooking was important to me to a certain degree, but the thing is, I always look at cooking and cleaning when I dated as a window into how she was trained. She's a traditional woman because being a traditional woman is more than just cooking and cleaning, right? How she treats you, how she defers to you, how she gonna take care of your kids, whether you can trust her, with money, okay? Whether she's gonna, whether she's gonna talk back or do something sneaky behind your back, okay, like black women will, okay, that's, in other words, a traditional woman will puts the marriage and the children first and family first, okay. So in other words, all the other stuff that I'm not happy or you're not the kind of guy that's doing blah blah blah. No, we're married. This is our life. This is our family. And this is what I want. Okay, and that's traditional. Otherwise, you can stay here.
Yeah, man. And you mentioned something about Latinas as well. They got different flavors. Dominicans, Colombians,
Guatemalans, they're all different. Yeah.
Yeah, they all different. But I would say from my experience, besides Colombia, I lived there for like a year and some change. I'm in the Dominican Republic right now. Believe it or not, and some guys might not agree with me, I feel like besides the Afro-Colombians, the Dominican women really rock with the brothers the most too. Like,
they come from what culture? Slave culture, just like we do.
Right, because when I was in
Hispaniola, Haiti and Dominica were at one time one island.
Right,
I mean, they still are one island, one culture. Go ahead.
And this is the thing, BGS. When I was in Thailand, I'm gonna be straight up honest. Like I felt like the white boys got the top tier.
They do.
And I used to be like, damn, like why can't I get, So I feel like in the DR and stuff, like it's like, okay, I'm getting what the white guys, equivalent of what the white guys get in Thailand and Asia. Like I want, like the top tier women with the, take care of themselves, education, cook, clean, take care of you, whatever. I want what the white boys get in Thailand because I'm not gonna hold you. When I see in Thailand what some of the brothers be getting, bringing back, I'd be like, bro, you taking the bottom of the barrel. Did you go overseas to get the bottom of the barrel, bro? Like I'm confused in it.
Maybe that's what they like. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, you go to the Philippines, get a better chick if you want a better looking chick than Thailand, or you're gonna have to get out of the city and go out into the out closer to the into the hills, into the mainland, and get you a chick, or go to where there are black Thais. Okay, there are black Thai women.
They are facts. That was one of the biggest shocking things that I found out was when I started seeing like dark skinned, Asians. I'm like, what? I never knew you guys existed ever.
Yeah, because over there, the Chinese are going to get the top pick. Okay, they get first bids. Okay, and then the white boys. Okay. And if you get a straight Japanese guy to roll in there, he's going to get third. Okay. It's an Asian culture.
Facts. Asia is for Asia. Asians is what I meant.
It depends. You know, if you're going to be black, you're going to have to work a little harder. And I always say, get out of the city. Okay, if you want a relationship, get out of the city. Stay out of the big city. Go closer to the edge of the smaller cities with the indigenous people. You get a better deal.
That's facts. That's facts.
But if you want her educated, if she's educated, she speaks English, a lot of kind of stuff. She's already gringoized, as they say.
Yeah, she's already cityfied, man. She's already
white identified already.
Mm-hmm. That's 100% facts. But yeah, like for me personally, yeah, Colombia is up there too. They rock with the bros. But the Dominican Republic, you can get the top tier here, in my opinion.
Yeah, you pay a little more, but yeah. Because the DR is because the DR is mixed with black anyway. Okay, do they have a Las Casas hierarchy? Yeah, they do. But but they come from the same culture. So Dominican Republic's got black blood in them.
Oh, do they, bro? Like you pretty much dating a black woman. You know, just speak Spanish.
You are that speak Spanish. You are, and that's why the island culture, the island Latinos or Latinas are different from the ones on the mainland. Say like in Mexico or Central America, they're different.
Mm-hmm.
They're very different. Because the ones from the islands, they act like black people. Okay? You know, if you see them dance and all that, they act like. Where the ones from on the mainland, especially Mexico, Central America, even Colombia, they're starting to turn up a little bit. But the thing is, they're quiet.
Mm-hmm.
They're more demure. They're more silent. They're more, if that's what you like. So what I'm saying, what happens is guys group all Latinas or Latinos in the same group, and they're not. Just like you go to Europe, okay? All the white people are not the same.
Yeah, 100%. I remember in Colombia, man. I always say I fell back in love with black women in Colombia. Like, they're not nowhere near nothing like the women in the States at all.
No, yeah, different culture. Different culture. Latina culture is, for right now, is still traditional. It's still machismo, where they don't talk back because they will get smacked. Okay.
Facts.
Facts. That shit is enforced.
All facts. And it's funny, man, because it's like, okay, we as Americans, we kind of come down and we kind of, like, I saw Medellin, I saw the change in the behaviors of some of the women in the dating scene.
Yeah.
From dating, like, because it's just like, there's some differences. We accept a whole lot more, not knowingly. It's like, nah, man, the men don't do this here, so you got to kind of abide. I'm gonna give you a prime example, and I'm gonna check on out.
Okay.
But I was in Brazil in the favela, and my guy came in with his Brazilian girl, and he took her shopping outside of the favela, and the Brazilian men was like, they were jokingly, but they were serious at the same time.
Don't spoil her.
Yeah, don't do that, because basically the Brazilian guys in the favela can't afford to take outside the favela to go shopping. And now she's coming in. The first thing she did was she showed her shopping bag to the other Brazilians.
Yep. And she set a new standard. Yeah.
Right. So that's why it's like, yo, listen to the men, bro. Like, don't keep it cool. Like, relax with that.
Yeah. In other words, why are you trying to raise the price?
Facts. Yeah.
On yourself, much less them. Yeah, that's true, and that is starting to cause a rift. They, because the brothers want to come over there and they want to, they've never flossed before. Okay, and they come to and now they can floss for 10 cents on the dollar. They said, I got the money. I want to feel like that. I want to feel like I'm the baller in the club, sitting in the in the bottle section.
Yep. And they take it to the nth degree. Like, they was cool. Like I said, I felt the energy between them. Like, it was cool with it because I know he didn't know.
Yeah.
But it's just like, bro, you take her shopping. You take her shopping inside the favela. Like, don't take her outside spending 4 or 5 times the amount. Because the malls in Latin America are super expensive.
Yeah. So, yeah, because the tariffs that they charge. Yeah. For import.
Yeah. I just want to tap in with you, man. Love the show, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You wanna advertise anything? You got a channel, right?
Yeah, yeah. BMT Travels.
Okay.
Just subscribe to my YouTube. I've just been traveling in different countries the last 4 years. Haven't lived in the
Okay.
States. I'm in the DR
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. BMT Travels.
Okay. I don't know if I don't think you have a wrench, but type something in the chat so I can give you a wrench. You can go ahead and pimp your channel.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
All right, peace.
Peace. So I got a hook up. Holler if you hear me. Yeah, that's the whole thing, man. And this is what the pissing some guys off about Pookie culture, right? Is because now, because it's so cheap to actually do something like that down there. In other words, they always wanted to be like that guy, like the kingpin, right? And so now, since they can afford to be the kingpin, they want to go down and floss and show off, and because it's not about the woman, okay? It's not about the woman; it's about them. It's about them, and sometimes we carry this. We gringo-wise the women by carrying that kind of stuff with them instead of trying to blend into the culture. And you, like you said, you ruin it for everybody else because now you're spoiling the women. All right, there he is. Let me go ahead and give him a wrench. Add as moderator. All right, there you go. All right, BMT, you can go ahead and advertise if you like. And so brothers can come by and check you out. Show some respect while at work. You make the day go by fast. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Let me see if I can find this, because she was saying a lot. The one thing I do like about to kind of get away from Latinas for a second. Now, if people that disagree, because the thing is, man, when I'm talking about something else off topic, everybody wants to jump up and say, "BGS, I disagree about Latinas." Okay, well, I actually have it on the docket as a subject. Okay, y'all Negroes don't come up. But I'll see if I can find her. I should have subscribed to her. She's a chick in Africa now. Whether whether she's kind of exaggerating or not, I don't know, because she's in Uganda, and I think she works with O'Shea, and she be talking a lot of shit. But she was saying some stuff that I agree with. KT Machine, appreciate you. Yeah, well, the thing is, and this is something that Johnny Mueller was saying, man, in the Expat Files, right? A lot of American people, okay, white people, white men do it most, but black men are starting to do the same thing, right? You bring you bring you with you, which is fine. The thing is, you ruin it for the locals, because you raise the expectation and the price for everybody else. And that's what he was saying. Okay. In other words, you go down there to get a genuine person that's not as transactional. And what do? You turn it transactional by doing that kind of shit, right? I'm a floss. I'm gonna floss, and because I want to feel. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think this is the one. This is Esther. What's her name? Esther Natukunda. I think that's her name. Trying to pronounce it. But all right, what's going on?
Hey, hi, BGS. How you doing?
What's up?
My specialty is Latin America, in particular, Colombia.
Okay.
I've been going to Colombia since 2018, and like I would like to say, I actually kind of have come to the opinion over my time of going there. I think that we are on even footing once you learn the language.
Yes.
With white men, and because of, as you always say, the blue passport.
Yes.
It equalizes us. But what I've noticed is a lot of brothers that have been coming lately, like in this last year and a half, a lot of brothers are lazy. They're not doing the work. And that's what makes their entire experience so transactional.
Well, you know, okay, this is something. This is probably gets into more like about geoeconomics and geopolitics. Okay, when you come there, okay, what do you bring? You bring American dollars, okay?
True.
And that means Colombia does not have to sell things and do things to get American dollars to actually settle their debts.